he's going to think he's live on BBC Radio 1.
You're listening to Katie Thistleton on BBC Radio 1.
But actually, Joe Tasker is taking over my radio show today.
Joe, you can't do that on the radio.
No, I thought it was...
I thought it was like approved because the producer said that you can like, I don't know, go in that.
I cannot believe that we're allowing this to happen on
No, I thought, okay.
And there you have it.
Nothing like an absolute old school summer anthem. Right, handing it over now to Joe Tasker. Here he is. Hello.
Oh, it's a good one. So you're back for more, are ya? Well, those of you that have subscribed are, because a lot of you haven't subscribed. Make sure subscribe, because there's quite a high percentage of you that hasn't. Oh my god. Beep. I'm here to dupe more YouTubers, so let's get duping. Now, a lot of comments on the last vid were asking what duped actually means.
Dupe. To deceive someone, usually by making that person do something that they did not intend to do.
Dupe. Here's the plan. They're going to be live on the radio, or so they think. Broadcasting to thousands. I mean, well, technically, if this gets, you know, more than 1,000 views, then it's thousands, or more than 2,000, multiple of thousands. They're gonna think they're live on the radio, but how? So I'm gonna pretend that I've been given some sort of trial to test me out throughout the week on different people's radio shows of my own feature on their show on BBC Radio 1. So it's gonna be a normal radio host hosting their show, and it's gonna be handed over to me just for a few minutes to take over on the airwaves live. But it's not live, remember. It's all pretend, Karen. Now I know a few radio DJs. Disc jockey. And I have the perfect prank-proof people to perfectly help me out in this predicament. First up, we have Harpz Kaur. We have spent 18 weeks, oh, I feel so bad for her. Is it 18 weeks on Saturday morning live CBBC show? We've spent 18 weeks presenting that together. So that is very realistic to believe that she's let me on her show for a few minutes, because I've actually been on her show for more than a few minutes and I haven't been invited back, which is fine. She does do the breakfast show, so it was very early. So she has very kindly sent me some sound bites. That's what we call them in the radio industry. Don't worry about it. I'll tell you about it later. Just sound clips. Like when I finish my segment.
Right, thank you very much, Joe. Lovely.
I won't spoil too much. It's gonna happen live, but it's not live. Remember. I'm going to use the same person that's getting duped in the morning for an afternoon show on BBC Radio 1. They're going to get duped again. It's going to be a double duping. And the host of this show is Katie Thistleton. But she's actually been on Saturday Mashup.
Which country was it?
And just like Harpz, she's an all-round lovely person. These are very believable. She's obviously used real-life passion, that interaction she's had with me, she's put that into this, such as this sigh, and this yawn, and this.
Joe, this is a terrible feature.
Now you might be thinking,
they can't say that on air.
What I'm going to say to the victim, the caller, of course, is that they might be able to hear the presenter as well during it, but it's just because the mic's on. Only me and the caller can hear the presenter. It's not going out on air. So they can sit there and yawn and sigh and say any opinion they want, and the caller will hear that. I used to do radio when I was at uni, 3 years radio. Anyway, enough about me and my very long CV over the years and professional work in the industry. Put my LinkedIn down below. Anyway, along with that prep, I've also sent many emails. What am I doing? But who will I dupe? Who? There's going to be a few people, but I thought there's only one person that's going to believe this. And I thought, who haven't I duped yet? But then I thought, who have I duped? And who can I dupe again?
91, 92, 93.
Lee Hinchcliffe. By the way, as you're watching this, Lee's also watching this and also finding out, because I'm not going to tell him until this, and I've told him not to post anything before. You'll see later on, but if this goes well and you're watching this now, that means it has gone well. Lee, I'm not sorry. So when I mentioned earlier about the emails, I have been sending a few emails over the past few weeks to Lee, just to plant a couple of seeds, you know, that it's building up to this segment, and I'd like him to help me out as like my guest. So he's already aware of the date. Today's the date. There's going to be 2 shows, one in the morning, one in the afternoon. He thinks this is 100% legitimate. Now, what is going to happen on this fake show? My section is going to be called Tasker's Tat. We've got 3.5 hours until Lee will be ready to go live.
live!
But it's not live, remember. But I'm gonna get him to film himself. Now I know what you're thinking, hang on.
He's gonna film himself. I think he's gonna be aware that it's a prank, don't you?
He also thinks that me emailing him for 3 weeks planning up to this one date isn't for one vid. And I've told him just to set a camera up to the side, just to film it all, just in case I want to edit this together to put in a future video, like. But my friend, this is that video!
Swoosh!
Okay. It's time. So let's head to the studio. We're here. Brace yourself.
Brace yourself.
He's gonna think he's live on BBC Radio 1, and I'm gonna do my hair. Hello everyone, Lee is on the line, as they say. It's a radio term, I'll explain later. I'm going to ring him. He's gonna think I'm in the studio. Social distancing away from him, 2 meters. He'll also think the other DJ host for this show, Harpz, is in a different room from me. We can see each other through the window. They have that in radio land. So I'm gonna call him now, and then it shall begin. So at the moment, he just thinks like they're just playing songs out and stuff. Sorry, buddy. You're gonna get duped. This isn't even plugged into it, which is just to make me feel more radio-y. Oh, I feel a bit scared. I feel like I'm off live on radio. Right, here we go. Hello?
Hello, buddy, you alright? Yeah.
Okay, we've got about 1.5 minutes or 2 minutes.
Okay.
We're on. Are you all ready?
Yeah, I think so.
It's quite easy. It's just me doing a silly segment, which they've somehow let me do.
That's cool.
Called Casker's Chat.
When they go live, when they cut to us kind of thing.
You might not hear any songs or like the song before or after.
Because it's played internally.
Right, okay.
But you'll hear me, you'll hear Harpz, who's the presenter of the show.
When we're doing our little segment, if you hear her at all...
it's probably just because the mic's on, so it comes through to you, but it won't be on air. Unless she's like laughing or something, but yeah, it's just to us.
Okay, that's fine.
She's just telling me just about 1 minute.
Okay.
How are you? You good?
Don't know what's happening, I'm a bit scared.
I'm a bit scared. It's a banger.
What is it?
It's that cigar. I can't remember what it's called. It's Cigala. On standby, buddy, and I'll introduce you, and then we're off.
Okay.
And there you have it.
Nothing like an absolute old school summer anthem. Right, handing it over now to Joe Tasker. Here he is. Hello.
Hello, yes, hello Harpz. You're listening to BBC Radio 1, Joe here.
And thanks for letting me take over. This is quite exciting, isn't it, for the show?
A segment I call Tasker's Chat.
Now, it is better. Yes, it is. I know it's better than it sounds, but I can't do it by myself, Harpz. I do need a bit of help.
So I've called upon another person on the internet. He's here on the line. It's my good friend Lee Hinchcliffe.
Hello, it's me.
Hello, mate. How are you doing?
I'm good, thank you. Are you?
Oh, good, thanks, shit.
Tasker's Chat is basically a game,
Where I just released the tap from my brain.
and basically the first thing we're going to do
Is called Car or Tasker.
Okay, I understand.
Do you understand? What do you think it's about?
It's about cars.
I'm gonna play you a sound of a car. You have to guess if it's a real car or if it's me, Tasker. Right, okay, so if we're ready for the first one, here we go. Have a guess.
Bit of a... Hang on a minute. Okay, right then, here we go.
Hello.
Okay, right then.
What do you think?
That's a Tasker.
Is this really happening?
Yeah, you think that's a Tasker? It is correct. Well done, Tasker.
You've got a point, right? We'll just do another one. Okay, what about this one?
That one's definitely a Tasker.
It was a Tasker. It was. Well done.
That's been it for Tasker's Chat. You listen to BBC Radio 1. Back to you, Harpz.
Right, thank you very much, Joe.
Lovely. A bit of Tasker's chat for you this morning.
Right, let's get into this one now.
Okay, thank you, Lee. Right, buddy, well done.
Oh, is that the first one done?
Yeah, how was that?
That was cool.
You've got a fair few hours yet till the afternoon, and then I'll ring you back for Katie's show.
Okay, yeah, that's fine.
All right, see you. Talk soon. Bye.
Okay, bye.
Okay. Hello.
Hello.
You on radio? How fun's this?
I know.
Together. We've done a podcast together, haven't we? That's actually gone out on it.
That went out at 3 a.m.
This is Katie, and she's coming off the last song now.
I'll talk to you in a sec.
Okay.
You're listening to Katie Thistleton on BBC Radio 1.
But actually, Joe Tasker is taking over my radio show today, so let's go over to him for Tasker's Chat. Over to you, Joe.
Thank you very much, Katie. Yes, you listen to BBC Radio 1. Joe Tasker here.
With a bit of Tasker's Tat, a segment where I like to unleash the tat that is contained within my brain, but I can't do this by myself, Katie. No, I can't. No.
I'm going to be getting help from a friend that's also from the online world. It's Lee Hinchcliffe! Hello! It's Lee!
Hello, how are you?
I'm very good, thank you.
Good.
Right, let's get on with Tasker's Chat. Right, so this one is called...
What's in me mouth? Okay, now, I'm going to put something in my mouth.
Basically, basically, I'm going to put something in my mouth and you've got to guess what it is. Right, we're going to go on with the first one.
And you can guess by me talking as it's in my mouth. Okay, here we go. What's this in my mouth?
A sock.
No, what's sock?
Marshmallow.
It was bread.
Oh, bread.
This is a terrible feature.
Yeah, it was bread. We'll move on to the next one anyway, you're close. Okay.
What is in my mouth?
I cannot believe you just said that.
What?
What do you think it is, Lee?
I don't know, I can't tell.
Who was saying it?
Nothing.
No, it was actually a miniature hand. It was a miniature hand.
Ah, I see.
What do you think's in my mouth?
What do you think?
Spaghetti.
No, it's hot sauce.
Oh.
I'd say.
All right then. So thank you very much, Lee, and I'll speak to you soon. Okay, thank you.
Okay, back to you, Katie.
Well, sorry about that, guys. That was Tasker's Chat on BBC Radio 1. Time for a bit of music now.
Joe, you can't do that on the radio.
No, I thought it was.
I thought it was like approved because the producer said that you can like I don't know go in that.
I cannot believe that we're allowing this to happen on.
No, I thought okay. That's right. Lee, I'll ring you back with it.
Okay.
All right, bye.
Bye.
That's been Tasker's Chat. Okay, Boomer. Now you found out that it didn't go out. I am sorry, but hey, you never know. Someone from BBC might be watching this. They'll be like, there's something there. There's something there. And to all of my associates which do work there, I love and respect that station. This isn't to mock you at all. This is to dupe Lee. He literally has thanked me and said that was fun. And hopefully it continues as a segment. Tasker's Tap is going to be the new feature. Well, there we go, Lee. You've been duped. Sorry about that, mate. Comment down below who you want me to dupe next. And then I'll know you've listened to the radio this far. But if you like this duping, give it a small thumbs up. I'll definitely see you next time. I might spread the pranks out a bit, you know, so people don't get suspicious. Don't be 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 suspicious. And subscribe if you haven't already, and I'll see you next time. I've already said that, haven't I? Have a great week.